the raspberries and driving around. And someone who's been driving around today is Misha Bryant, who's come up all the way from London to join us here live in the studio.
Hi, Trev.
Hi, Misha. It's really good to have you here.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
We last had you on the programme back in March.
I know.
And it seems such a long time ago.
Do you know what? March was ages ago, but it feels like yesterday. So much has happened since then, Trev.
Go on, tell us what's happened then.
Oh gosh, I've been recording my album,
Yes.
which is sounding fantastic so far. I'm really, really pleased with how it's all going. And I've been gigging, I've been performing up and down the country, me and my guitar up and down on the train, doing gigs and playing festivals and stuff, you know, and doing my session work as well. I've been doing that as well, quite a lot. So loads has happened. I'm a terrible geek.
And I think we're giving listeners the wrong impression here, because we're giving out that you've come up from London, but that's not the case, is it? You're no southerner now, are you?
Gosh, no. I still say grass and path and stuff. I'm from Wolverhampton and proud of it.
Yeah. we were talking about, you know, how people around the world run Wolverhampton down and how unfair that is.
That's so not fair. Like, I saw that thing on the internet about Wolverhampton's the 5th worst place or something in the world to live, and I was like so incensed. I was like, I had to send an email around going, this is not true. We've got stuff in Wolverhampton. Good things.
Yeah, like we've got the Robin 2 at Bilston. I mean, that's just down the road, but
yeah.
That's up for an award for being one of the best small venues in the country.
Absolutely, it's a great venue, and I love that the fact that it's so rock and roll, and it's kept that rock and roll tradition. You know, it's not like a horrible place, but it's like got that whole kind of lived-in kind of feel about the whole thing. I love the Robin 2. Like, I've seen some of my friends are in a Counterfeit Stones tribute band, and they play there quite a lot, and I go there, and everyone's kind of jumping up and down. It's got a real nice vibe to the whole thing. So
it certainly has. A
yeah.
good crowd gets there as well.
Yes, absolutely.
As you discovered when you played it last.
I did.
And you were on tour. Now, who were you supporting on that occasion?
I was supporting Sandy Tom at the Robin, which was brilliant, which was such a brilliant thing. It was kind of last minute. I'd already put myself forward. I was like, hey, if anyone needs a support act, let me know. And Mike from the Robin got back to me and said, hey, Sandy Tom needs a support. And I was straight in there ringing the guys, like, guys, I've got a gig, let's rehearse. And it was brilliant. So many people came, and I love the support of people from the Midlands. The Midlands has always been really, really supportive of me. You know, I come back and I do gigs, and everyone's like, it's good to see a homegrown, you know, a homegrown talent doing their thing, you know. It's really, really nice. Even people who came to see Sandy Tom were like, you were brilliant. We thought you were great, and we're going to check you out online and everything. So
yeah, and you must have impressed Mike at the Robin, because good news, what's happening next week?
I'm headlining at the Robin next week on Thursday. That has come round so quickly.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, you're excited about that.
I am really, really excited, yeah. There's a little bit left to do. We're still rehearsing, you know, we're still rehearsing with the guys. We're going to have keys this time, because last time we played it was just me on acoustic and vocals, then bass, guitar, electric guitar and drums, and this time we're going to have keys as well, and maybe a little bit of saxophone, which will be nice. So yeah, it's going to be really, really fun.
Okay, well, let's give everyone who's listening a little taste of what they're in for. This is a track which is coming off your new album, yeah?
Yes, yeah. As I said before, we're recording the album, and the song I'm going to play now is going to be the title track. It's called Maybe Today.
Okay, and you're going to use your very nice blue strings on your guitar. Now, is that a 6-string or a 12-string?
6, yeah.
Right.
But one day I may purchase a 12-strings. I like the jingy-jangliness of them.
Okay, Misha, I'll shut up, and you introduce your song, and then away you go.
Cool. This one is called Maybe Today.
Recall your name. Maybe
my special friend. We could meet beside the river and go walking in the park. Reminisce our old days and talk until it's dark. Take a rest upon a bench, our feet are tied, you draw me near. Hold my breath and contemplate what's whispered in my ear. But you turn around and say that you don't want to be the one, that your girlfriend's waiting, didn't mean to lead you on. There's an empty bench that holds the secret of my deepest fear. Echoes of rejection I never thought I'd hear. Cold and on my own again. Someday I'll find the one that I've been searching for. Oh, I won't be mistaken, and from that day I love him more. And I'd say hello again. From then on he'd be my special friend. We would meet beside the river, go walking in the park. Stay together all day and talk until it's dark. Take a rest upon a bench, our feet are tied, you draw me near. Hold my breath and contemplate what's whispered in my ear. And you'll turn to me and say that I will be the only one. No more days of waiting for calls that never come. On our bench we sit and watch the hours come and pass us by. Echoes of rejection, the last thing on my mind. Maybe today will be the beginning of something special. Maybe today will be the first day of my life. First day of my life. The first day of my life. First day of my life.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. Trev, you're so silly.
Absolutely, that's why I'm here and you're there.
All right, okay, good.
Misha, whereabouts from Wolverhampton did you come from?
I'm from Deansfield, about 10 minutes drive from here.
Yeah.
We live in a nice little place. We've got fields and stuff. It's very, very nice.
So how did you get into music?
Into music, gosh, you know, I've started playing, well, as every small child does, the recorder, and then I graduated to the trumpet. And one day, I'd always sung, but I was really, really shy about singing in front of people. And then my mum always got used to get me to sing at like people's weddings and birthday parties and stuff, but no one really knew. And then one day in my trumpet lesson, my teacher said to me, the lovely Mr. Pavlik, he's a nice man, he said to me, what do you want to do? What do you want to be when you're older? And I said, oh, I want to be a singer. And he's like, really? And I was like, yeah, it's always what I wanted to do, but I've been really shy. And he goes, right, sing something for me now. So I sang him Amazing Grace in my trumpet lesson. Then he goes, oh my God, you're amazing. Then runs down the hallway to get the head of music. And he says, listen to this. I was late for PE, by the way. I was like, I gotta get to PE. Stop making me sing. And then, and so after that, they were like, you're amazing. Then the week after, I was like in a soloist concert at my school. My school was really, really heavily musically oriented, and sports as well. So I was in a soloist concert. Then I was doing youth theatre, and then then a bit of radio and stuff. So it all kind of spiraled from there, you know, and a bit of theatre on the side as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're still doing theatre. We'll talk about that perhaps in a moment. But then you've been on tour with some pretty famous people. Tell us about that.
I have. I've been on tour with very famous people, which has been so much fun. You know, you get to see the world. I've worked with Brian Ferry and Roxy Music, Beverly Knight from Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
Hampton Girl, LaRue, Groove Armada, Russell Watson. I'm working with Chicane at the minute, very dancey, which is brilliant. gosh, Donovan from the 60s, actual proper Donovan.
What did you do with Donovan? What did he need? Backup singers or what?
Yeah,
I thought he was just one, guy on the guitar.
Yeah, he is. Oh God, you know he's the nicest man in the world.
Really?
He's really.
I mean, he comes across that way on TV, but I mean, what you see on TV isn't necessarily what you get now, is it?
That's it. Yeah, it's true. But he genuinely is lovely. He was being made an icon by BMI. And he needed people to come and perform with him at the awards. You're like inducted to the icon status. And yeah, I just got a call from one of my friends who I'd been working with. I was singing with Heaven 17. He was working with ABC. And he goes, "Hey, Mish, I'm working with Donovan. They need some backing singers." So I was like, wicked. So me and my friend went down, did some rehearsals, and then we were at the BMI Awards with Donovan, which was brilliant.
Experience.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, that's a big night, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So many people from the music business are like, "Oh, I recognise you, I recognise you, I recognise you." I think I got chatting to Adele at one point. We're like, "Hey, she's really tall."
I heard another voice.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what did you sing with Donovan?
We did Catch the Wind.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we did. It was great. It was, and everyone was like, everyone was like, "Oh, I want you to sing that one. I want him to sing that one." So it was brilliant, and the footage is online of us doing it as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Up on YouTube or?
It is on YouTube, and I'm such a diva. I've got my YouTube channel, and I've got obviously my songs on there.
You now?
Yeah, I do. I've got my YouTube, so I've got my songs on there. Then I've got a little section at the side in playlist that says Misha's Sessions, and it's got some videos and stuff of who I've played with.
So what other videos have you got there then?
So there's me performing with Roxy Music at Live 8, and with Brian.
You did that, did you?
Yes, yeah.
Did you see Floyd that night?
Who did we see? No, because we were performing in Berlin.
Oh, I see.
We did Berlin, so
right.
so there was Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys was there.
Really?
Yeah, Morton Harkett from Aha was there. Faithless were there. Yeah, there was so many people. Like everywhere you turned, there was like, "There's a famous person," and I'm going to be on that stage in a minute. It was.
And who was really amazing that night?
Oh, do you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Roxy Music were amazing. But they were. But do you know what? They are actually legends. Like a lot of time, I'd look over and be like, "That's Brian Ferry." Like
Yeah.
People grow up with his songs and.
Well, yeah, I certainly did.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Is he? What's he like to be? On stage with?
He's lovely.
Is he?
Yeah. He's such a. Do you know what I mean?
He comes across as being very cool and laid back.
Yeah,
doesn't he?
he is pretty cool, but he knows what he wants in his music, which is great. Some artists I've worked with, they're a little bit ummy and ahry, and then you kind of have to figure out what they want. But Brian, it's like, yeah, that's what I want, and if it doesn't sound right, then he'll tell you. Not in a horrible way, but it's just like, it's not quite, or whatever it is. But he's lovely, hilarious. Quietly funny. Yeah, quietly funny. Just little asides. Not like, oh, he's like a comedian, but just like little things that would happen in rehearsals where Brian would quietly say something. Just little asides, that are just comedy genius. He's a lovely man. He really is nice.
Brian Ferry down as a joker. But there you go.
Yeah.
You live and you learn, don't you?
Exactly. All of Roxy were lovely. Phil Manzanera, gosh, the first time I met him, he gave me a huge hug. And I was like, I've never met you before, but I'm enjoying this hug.
Yeah,
it's really nice. Yeah.
They're a classic band, they certainly are.
Yeah, very much.
Are we ready for another tune, do you think?
I think we are, yeah.
Okay, what are we going to hear this time?
This is quite a new song actually. We performed this at the Robin last time, and it's one of the newer ones. Maybe today is really, really old, and I've been singing that one for ages. But I
think you actually sent me a copy of that, and I think we played it on the show. I'm sure you did.
Yes, so you did, yeah.
I thought I recognised it.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is called "Come Back to Me," and it's a little bit newer, and it's about trying to avoid the gaze of someone that you used to be in love with.
That sounds like there's a bit of reality around that. Is this something that's really happened to you, Misha?
It is, yeah.
Come on then, you've written a song about it, you've got to tell.
I do. Drummers, don't trust drummers. I'm not going out with drummers anymore. That's my New Year's resolution in the end of September.
What is it about drummers? They must have some kind of appeal.
They're drummers, aren't they? They're always very nice looking.
Are they? It's all those muscles, that's what it is.
That's what it is. But yes, I'm not very lucky in the old drummers department. And so I'm like, I'm over you, but not really. So I'm going to stare at the floor so I don't catch your gaze.
This is a shoegazing song then.
Yes, a little bit.
Then, I'll be quiet and let you get on.
Thank you. miss you.
Live with us here on WCR at this moment. Don't forget that you can see her next Thursday at the Robin 2, where she'll be on stage with her band and entertaining everyone. Should be a good gig, so get yourself down there. Finished with the water now, Misha?
I have, yeah, drying up.
That was really good. I bet. Hasn't it been hot today?
It's been so warm, but I'm not complaining.
No.
Because we need the sun. I think everyone would be so miserable if we didn't get some kind of summer this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I bet everyone's at the seaside tomorrow as
That's
well.
it, yeah.
I better be busy at Falmouth.
Oh gosh, yeah. Falmouth.
Anyway, we were talking about, how you got into music and some of the people you've worked with over the years, but you also talked about acting. How's the acting going?
The acting, gosh. Do you know what? It's been fun. I've done quite a bit of theatre.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few theatre things. I've worked at the Rep in Birmingham, which was great because I got to stay at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, have dinner with my mum, which was nice every night. And I've done West Yorkshire Playhouse. My first show, actually proper professional show, because I did youth theatre before that. We did the Edinburgh Fringe Festival and stuff, which was brilliant. Such a great experience. Yeah, so we did Little Shop of Horrors, my first show at the West Yorkshire Playhouse, which was, gosh, the best thing in the world. And then I went straight into the West End to do a show called Ragtime, and I was one of the understudies for one of the principal people, and I got to go on.
Yeah.
Which was brilliant. Apart from when I died, and then I moved to make myself comfortable after I died.
A resurrection.
Yeah. I was lying on my arm and I thought maybe no one will notice. And then the next day in notes, the director was like, very good, Niamh, you were brilliant. Wonderful death. It was very tearful, tear-jerking, but could you please not move after you've died? That'd be better. And I was like, yeah.
He was watching. He didn't miss anything.
No.
Which theatre was that at?
That was at the Piccadilly Theatre in the West End, yeah.
Wow.
Which was great fun. Which is brilliant fun. So yeah, I've worked with Trevor Nunn.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Porgy and Bess and Gone with the Wind, which was brilliant. We would.
Was that a singing part as well?
Yeah, I was prissy. I was prissy, so I had a kind of a principal part. I was on my feet the whole time. It was great in Gone with the Wind.
Well, there must be recognition of your talents, you know.
Yeah.
Because Trevor Nunn's not going to have any old person
Yeah,
is he?
that's true. Yeah, and he's cast me in a couple of things, so that's been really, really nice. Yeah, so theatre...
So what would you prefer to do? Theatre and, you know, almost classical theatre, Porgy and Bess.
That's it, yeah.
You know, or would you rather be doing, you know, as you're doing at the moment, playing, you know, acoustic guitar, or there with your band, doing places like the Robin? Come on, which way is it going to go?
Gosh, definitely with the band, touring, yeah, absolutely. Because I think it's more kind of like what I got into performing to do. I love doing the acting and stuff. It's brilliant, and it's varied as well with the acting. I've done voiceovers for storybooks, and
Have you?
yeah, I had to be an evil buffalo. I had to kill someone.
You as an evil buffalo?
Yeah.
Surely that was miscasting.
It was a bit of comedy though. It was comedy. So
I think it was.
Evil buffalo and some adverts for Nivea and stuff, which is great, and they're still online. You can still check them out. But definitely, I think touring with my band, because writing my own songs
Yes.
and looking out into the audience, and people often sing along, which is the best feeling.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good, isn't it?
Absolutely. It feels really nice. It's like somebody I don't know, who isn't related to me, singing along to my tunes, you know. It's like, that feels great. It's like from the sitting in front of my radiator in my flat, in my living room on the floor, because that's where I do all my writing, next to the radiator, to doing gigs and seeing somebody enjoy your music that much, that they're into it and singing the words back at you is just so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what an audience gives back. You know, must give that extra spark.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, when are people going to be able to get hold of your music?
Well, as we're recording still at the minute, hopefully by the beginning of November. By the beginning of November, we should all be done by then. It's the long-awaited album in the history of ever, but it's going to sound good. It's going to sound brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
So where are you recording it at the moment?
We're recording it kind of everywhere. The bassist in my band, who's the MD, Alan Meehan, amazing musician, ridiculous ears, just amazing. And he helped me write some of the songs in the beginning, you know, He's got a studio in his flat. Then the guitarist got a studio, the drummer's got a studio, everyone's got a studio. So we're kind of doing it everywhere. London, High Wycombe, you know, Hammersmith, Wood Green, my house, everywhere. So it's kind of like bringing it together really, really nicely. So yeah, it's not just in one place.
And that'll be on iTunes, will it?
It'll be on iTunes. I'm going to put it on iTunes, and obviously do hard copies as well, so that people can, you know, pick them up at gigs and everything. And
so the next time you come back to Wolverhampton, you'll have some CDs there.
Yes,
for everyone.
I will. But I still have my DVD. I produced a DVD.
Yeah. You gave me, and very, very kindly, the Misha Bryan live at the Luminaire.
Yeah.
Go on, tell me about that, man.
The Luminaire, gosh, I was just thought, I better have something out for people to check me out, really. I was initially going to just film it and put the videos on YouTube, and then I thought, let's make a DVD of it so people have something to take home with them. So it's got, maybe today's on there, and a couple more tunes that are going to be performed on the gig at the Robin on Thursday. And then I do a solo one as well. I do a solo song, and then there's a slideshow of me and the guys together as we I got a couple of photographers in to kind of capture all the different moments during the day. So like while we're eating a bit of cake, and while we're setting up, and while I'm putting my makeup on and stuff. So there's the slideshow of the photos, and there's an interview on there with me as well. So it was such a nice thing to have like the visuals. And when I say to people, I've made a DVD, and like, oh yeah, all right, then let's have a look at it, and I hand it over, they're like, oh wow, you made a DVD.
It really is.
Yeah.
Business.
Thank you. Thank you.
I look forward to playing that. I should be able to put my feet up to mine and have a cup of tea and watch that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm proud of it. It took a while to get together. You know, we kind of filmed it over a couple of days, and I only cried once in the filming of it, only for one small drama. But so yeah, it wasn't that too much of a hardship, but it was brilliant. So much fun. I have the best band. There's such
tell me about the guys in the band.
nice people. The electric guitarist and the bassist have been there since the beginning. As I said before, Alan, who's the bassist, Alan Meehan, the bassist, he's been in it since the start, and he helped me write some of the tunes in the beginning. Loveliest man. And then David Burney, he's the electric guitarist, amazing, and just plays all the right stuff. You know, you don't really have to kind of like prompt him and like, that's not quite right. You know, everyone's like that in the band. And yeah, the drummer on the DVD is different, as I said to you before. drummers.
Drummers are drummers, aren't they?
I've had about 5 in this band.
Already?
Yeah, but yeah, they're all lovely.
How long's the latest one going to last then?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. It's a bit Spinal Tap, but often they don't spontaneously combust. Ridiculous.
Oh,
we will see, Trev. We'll see.
We'll see. Do you know something? We'll have a bit more chat after this, but we're almost through, would you believe?
Oh, no, really?
We really are. We're coming up, what, to 10 well, let me see, coming up to 10 o'clock, would you believe?
Wow.
We've been talking here now for almost half an hour.
Wow, it's gone really quickly.
I'll give you another plug for your gig.
Thank you.
Thursday night, the Robin 2.
That's right. We're
Absolutely.
on at 9:30.
Right, 9:30,
Yeah.
yeah. Right, let's have another tune then. What are you going to play this
I'm
time?
going to play Arms Wide Open, and it is about unrequited love.
Okay.
There isn't a story behind this one,
There
Trev,
isn't.
you're all right. No.
Okay. Okay. Right, Misha, away you go.
Thank you. Every day I'm falling for you. Every day is something new. I'll never tire of longing for you. It means I'll have to wait forever. That's just what I'll do. I can't help it. My eyes enjoy the view. The jealous tongue like silent behind lips that hide the truth. I fall to my knees with my arms wide open and my heart on my sleeve. I fall to my knees with my arms wide open and my heart on my sleeve.
music here on WCR. That's Misha Bryan, and she's playing the Robin 2 this coming Thursday. Certainly a gig worth going to see. Misha, it's been great having you here. What are you going to be doing in the coming few months?
In the next few months, finishing off the album, getting the artwork done, getting all of that done, and hopefully going on tour. There's a couple of booking agents that have said, we love your music and we want to kind of put something together for you, so hopefully that will come off. But we'll definitely do something. I'm quite popular in Germany,
really?
Surprisingly. Yeah, they play my songs in Germany quite a lot, so I'm hopefully going to take a trip out there and do something for some of the guys, because they're always asking me to come over.
Well, that sounds exciting, a bit of foreign travel.
Yes, absolutely, that'll be really nice, and hopefully go to the States at some point, plug the album, you know, get the music out there as much as possible. Yeah.
It sounds like exciting things are lined up.
Absolutely.
So you're really excited about playing next Thursday?
I am. It's going to be really good. My mum has been working so hard plugging it. She's been putting posters everywhere. Yeah.
And the posters are pretty good. Tell me about those.
Thank you very much. A wonderful lady called Lise-Mari made my flyers for me. A great photographer called Alex Wynn took the actual photo of me, and then Lise-Mari kind of took the colours from my hair and from the guitar and put
blue,
them in.
of course.
Yes, exactly. And put them into the flyer, and it came out so fantastically. She is brilliant and really quick as well. So I'm really happy with how the poster turned out. It looks dead professional.
Well, the whole thing's professional, Lisa, and I'm sure good things are coming your way.
Thank you.
And it's been a pleasure having you here tonight.
Oh, it's been great fun.
It has. We'll have to do it again somewhere, if you don't get too famous in the meantime.
I'd always come back to you, Trev. I've missed you.